and you look at the price. Hell no! It's like you don't want it anymore after you saw like something that doesn't make no sense to you. It's just like you see somebody, you talk to them, you're like, yo, I want her. You walk up to her and talk to her, and then she opens her mouth and says, you're like,
you're turned off.
I'm done, guy. I'm done.
You're turned off. That being said, there's another topic, or not even a topic, it's a little situation that I'm not going through personally, but it's going through around me.
A friend of a friend of a friend?
Yeah, a friend of 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 mine.
Uh-huh.
Do you think it is cool to date your boy's ex?
Man. Okay, you know what? That's hard, man. It's actually hard. And I'm not saying it because I'm being on the fence about it. I'm actually saying it's a hard situation. It's a hard topic. And it's more so around the fact of, okay, if you're dating your friend's ex, if they if you went to your boy and was like, yo, I've been friends with you, like if you were friends with her while, they were together, whatever, right? And you're like, yo, hey, I wanna talk to so-and-so, I know she's your ex and whatever, I want your blessing for me to go and talk to her and see if I can develop something. Like if you're actually serious about having a relationship with that person, it's best to talk to your boy and say, hey, and I mean, I know some people will be like, oh well, if you like her, why you gotta be a punk and go to your boy first and whatever. It's because he's your boy.
Out of respect.
It's out of respect. It's not a matter he might say no and feel ways, but if you really like that person anyways, you're gonna do it anyways. But it's just a matter of being upfront and saying, yo, I'm really feeling her. I'm gonna talk to her. I think she wants to talk to me too. So out of respect, I'm just letting you know this is my intention. This is my intent. Now, if you're just going into it just because, wanting the flesh, man, it all depends on how you went about it. If you're going about it coming from your own avenue and not doing anything to hurt your boy, and it was he's legit ex and you're not trying to hurt your boy, and you're just going into it because it's yo, I'm me, then do you just know you're gonna suffer the repercussions. There will be repercussions.
Yeah, there will be repercussions.
There will be repercussions because if any man that goes and sleeps or goes and does something with a boy's ex, or even a girl, a girl who goes and does something with her girl's ex, and it's sad to say, but it's kind of worse when it comes to girls because it's kind of worse when it comes to girls, and it's not. I'm not trying to say that girls are worse than guys. I'm saying that when a girl creeps in with her ex, with her friend's ex, the reason why it's worse because girls talk.
Yeah.
We only talk when we feel it's necessary.
Yeah.
We kind of keep our stuff to ourselves or whatever. Key. We keep it low key. But then when the only time we'll go and say to our boys yo, you know what this girl did is when it's something that's foul or something that really pissed us
disrespectful.
off. Yeah. But if it's just random stuff, it's I don't want to tell my boys, so I won't say whatever. But it's we'll more talk about it when it's at the end of the relationship. Girls talk
everything.
They talk about everything, regardless of good. Let's talk about the good. Let's talk about the bad. They'll even talk about the sex with their other female friends. Mine's them. If we talk about the sex about our girl, we're just yo, man, it's good. It's good. It's really, yo, it's good. It's good. And that's it. We don't go into any details because it's nobody's business. But girls will be yo, he did this and he does that. It's that's another TMI. Too much information, right? So girls will give all the information. They'll let their for a man, we have to dig in and find out stuff about this girl, right? Unless we've actually known her, we have to get all the information about her. We have to dig in.
Yeah.
most of your female friends, like when it comes to girls,
They
already know everything about you, right? So they can, like, you break up with your girl, and then their friend slides in like, oh, so I baked you a chocolate cake, or I got these red satin panties, because they already know you like red panties. Yeah, you like chocolate cake. They already know all this stuff. So it's more devious the way that they can slide in. Right? Mine's if we slide in, it's just we talked for too long. And then you're more wondering, it's like, yo, how long you been talking to my girl though?
Yeah.
How long you been talking to my ex? Because now you want to talk to my ex and you're with my ex. When did you two start talking? Yeah. When did you get her number? There are with females, they can already slide in and be sneaky about that stuff. Like how you were saying about like people going like where people are together and they leave and go to another country.
Yeah.
And then they meet somebody down there and then whatever. Guys, like even when it comes to cheating, guys mostly cheat with people within the same location. The reason why guys get caught with their cheating, and it's like, yo man, like I'm saying this for men, yo, be I'm not trying to say you should cheat because you shouldn't. But if you're going to,
be smart.
Be smarter about the things you do. Guys cheat with their coworkers. They cheat within their own circle.
Facts.
They cheat within, like, they'll cheat with somebody that just lives down the block.
Even a family member.
Well, yeah. And it's like, you'll cheat with a girl's family member. Like, you don't separate yourself. You cheat with whatever's close by. Mm-mm. Girls, when they cheat with somebody out of the state, out of the country. So most times, if you hear your girl say, I'm going to Jamaica for a while, she going to rent a dread. That's what you going to do. You better, like, you ain't. I'm coming with you. You ain't going nowhere. I'm being honest. It's like when it comes to females have it a lot easier, and then they can be more foul about it. Girls. But to say, like, can you date your ex? Like your ex's, can your friend date your ex? It's all up to you and how you feel about it. Like, it's perfectly fine to do it. I'm just saying, like, there are repercussions either way of how you do it, because your friend might be cool. Yeah. And say, yeah, it's fine, but realistically, they're not cool with it. Mm-mm. No, nobody's ever cool with one of their people dating their ex.
It's just awkward.
Yeah.
Like, it's super awkward. Because, let's say you guys have, like, a big mutual friend circle. You guys go out partying. And instead of that girl being on your arm, she's on your boy's arm. And they're just interacting, kissing and stuff while you're just there chilling. And it's like... Some people will, like, reminisce, like, oh, shit, that used to be me and her. Mm-hmm. Now it's me and my boy. But then when... I would say the only plus side, but it's not really a plus side to you, it's more a plus side to your boy, is that, let's say you guys have an argument or whatever, you know how to give him points or tips how to make her calm. You know what I'm saying? Like, he come to you like, yo, I know this may be awkward to you, but you guys used to date and now she's pissing me off. How do I go from X, Y to Z? He gives you your pointers, boom. You helping your boy out, but on your end, you'll feel a little bit salty. It's like, I gotta help my boy out. There's no boundaries.
No.
Yeah, there's no boundaries.
It's and then completely awkward.
And then let's say now she has a problem with your friend. 9 times out of 10, she's gonna come to you, like, talk to your boy. He's moving ways. Da 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 da. It's like, don't you remember that we used to date?
It's like, no.
Oh, like, yeah.
It's like, yo, if you want to do your thing, be my guest, do your thing. Yeah. Just don't bring it to me.
Yeah.
Yo, I've told, I've told friends, like, not even, like, someone I'm dating. Yeah. Like, somebody I was interested in, but it didn't work out. Me and her didn't work out. And my boy ended up talking to her. Mm-hmm. And I was like, yo, okay, she likes you more than she likes me. That's fine. Mm-hmm. You guys go do your thing. But then she come to me and like, oh, well, you know, your boy is doing blah blah blah. I'm like, yo, you can't talk to me about my boy. And like even with him, it's like you can't talk to me about her. Yeah. Yes, I know her and I know you, but I don't want to be the guy in the middle.
Yeah.
I don't want to be the mediator between the two of you.
Feels awkward.
Yeah, it's mad awkward because I liked her, she wants you, and now you want me to be the guy in between to like help you with your relationship because I know more about her and I know more about him. Yo, figure your shit out. It's not my problem. If you guys get good, great on you. Yeah. But I'm not gonna be the one to help this.
No, you're not the glue.
No,
you shouldn't be the glue. Because that's just awkward and
it's disrespectful.
It's no boundaries, and you just feel weird. It's really weird, man. Even thinking about that scenario is kind of weird, to be honest with you. But fuck, man, I don't know.
I want to ask something just kind of go off of that because you were thinking about boundaries, like when it comes to like an ex.
Okay.
Right? Because we've talked about breaking up, like if you and your ex break up and like can you be friends? Mm-hmm. Can you be friends with your ex? But what I want to know is like I want to talk on boundaries. Okay. Because if you're gonna be friends or even if you break up or if you're still trying to work something, like trying to work a thing, right? Okay. You're trying to be friends. There has to be some kind of some boundaries between the two of you. And like in your opinion, what are some of those boundaries that you gotta have to make that work?
I'm kind of like the expert
in
this. You can't be texting every day. Mm-hmm. That's a no-no. You text I'll say once a week or even once a month. That's just fine. Just to keep tabs. You know what I'm saying? Sending memes and gifs and stuff. That got to stop. Mm-hmm. Cause it's mad awkward now. It's not your girl, so you can't be just diddle-daddling on the phone or even on IG sending them funny clips here and there. You can send a clip like I said, once a week or whatever, but every other day it's weird. Cause now they're gonna feel like, hey, you have nothing better to do with your life except talk to me. I guess I was the only person that you're talking to the whole time. Mm-hmm. Now you look more boring and less interesting to me now because you're putting more time and effort to me than I'm doing with you. So you have to act like not too extreme, but you gotta act like they're a distant relative or something. You know, you see once a year. You know what I'm saying?
A cousin.
Yeah, like a third cousin or something. You see them from time to time on WhatsApp for Skype, but you don't talk to them on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That being said, the late night drunk calls or texts from both sides, that has to stop. Mm-hmm. If she's calling you and it's like, hey, I miss you late night, or come over and chill and hook up, don't go hook up. Because that's going to be an awkward morning.
Oh, yeah.
So you don't want to have that awkward moment. Just don't do it. If you're okay with awkward moments, be my guest. Go do it. Yeah. But if you want to have a nice, like what you're saying, a clean break, don't hook up. Yeah. Just chill. Try to talk them out of it. Try to talk them calmly until they get home or whatever. Or be there for them. Or if you want to go there, you could be there. Just don't hook up. You can make sure they don't throw up on each other, on themselves, and clean up after them. And you keep moving. Be like a friend. You know what I'm saying?
I find it I say again, when I said about clean breaks, like a clean break, there are a lot of benefits to having a clean break. Because when they have that whole thing about friends with benefits, right? Yeah. You can do it. Yeah. It can be done. I've done it before. It is awesome. Because, I dated a girl for 3 years. And we broke up. We had a clean break. We clean break. We didn't talk for a year. This is a different person from the other one before. We didn't really talk to each other for a year. Then when we started talking again, it was just like, hey, what's going on? Blah, blah, blah. How's life? And then it was like, hey, she called me and was like, yo, you want to hook up? I'm like, all right, cool. Hooked up. Then it became like a pretty frequent thing where it was like we'd hang out. We'd meet up, we hang out. And not every time that we met up, we hooked up, because that wasn't what it was about. Mm-hmm. It was like, hey, if we wanted to, we did. If we didn't want to, we didn't. Like I'd go over her house, and sometimes we just like sit around and play video games or just watch movies and chill out. Yeah. It wasn't about sex, right? It was about like we liked each other's company, so we hung out all the time, right? And we talked about everything. And then I invited her to a party. She met a guy. She liked the guy. Mm-hmm. She met him that night. She liked him, whatever. But then we went out afterwards, and then we hooked up that same night, right? So then later on, she told me, it's like, yo, I really think I really like this guy. I'm like, figure out if you really like him. I was a man about the situation. Yeah. I'm like, yo, figure out if you really like him, because if you really like him, we can't be doing what we're doing.
Yeah, 100%.
And she's like, oh, are you like, really? I'm like, yo, if you like somebody, it is the worst thing to be having, like, doing something with somebody else. Yeah. Like, look, how would you feel if he liked you, but then he's doing the same thing that we're doing right now? Yeah. It's like, we can't be doing this if you like him. So when she finally came out and said, yo, you know, I think I really like him. I think I want to work this out. So, okay, we're just friends now. Yeah. We were always friends, but I said, yo, we're just friends. We're cutting out everything else. Mm-hmm. We're just going to be cool. And, you know, she got together with him, and there's a lot more to the story, but I'll leave all of that for another time. There's a lot more drama that happened within that, but we'll talk about that at a later time. But just to say, you can be friends with benefits outside of, like, previously having a relationship and then breaking up. But like I said, there needs to be an actual break. Yeah. A real break so that you can get over old stuff. Because when we hooked up, we didn't think about, like, oh, I want to be with you, blah, blah, blah. We had one moment, but in that one moment, it was just more along the lines of me saying, it's like, she changed who she was. Mm-hmm. And I said, you know what, this is the person I wish you were when we were together. Not saying I want you, because I don't want to get back together with you. I just wish that when we were in a relationship, you're the way that you are now. Because we might still be in a relationship, we might still be working. Mm-hmm. But the reason why we have a good friendship now is because we had that break and you changed. But we can still be friends because I like who you are now compared to who you were then.
Steve, I can't even knock that. I really can't. I can't knock that. Like I said, like a lot of people are just afraid to be friends with their exes because the physical and all that stuff. But you can get it done, like.
Oh yeah.
Another thing too is like, where I see it is that people don't understand by hooking up, you're giving away a piece of your soul to random people. Like, I'm not saying I'm a saint and all. I used to do all that stuff, hooking up myself. But now I'm older and mature. I don't want to do that stuff anymore. Mm-hmm. Because when I was doing that, like, a piece of me, I was giving away for free. To the point that I can't get that back. Like, a part of my body, a part of my soul is gone. For the rest of my life. I can't get that part back because I was going on my lust instead of loving myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking people that strictly do hookups. Mm-hmm. It's your body, it's your life. For me personally, I really think that giving away your body too quick, you're giving away your soul. With an ex now, and you guys are trying to be friends or whatever, you're gonna have that connection because you know each other's body. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not gonna be awkward. It's not like a random person that you met on the bar or on an app. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So you could get it done. Like, you could hook up with your ex. But all I'm trying to say is, if you know it's gonna be awkward after or in the morning, avoid it.
Oh, 100%.
Just avoid it.
Yeah, if you already know you're gonna go out, like, if you already have preconceived notions in your head of, like, this could go bad, don't do it. That's your mind already telling you, it's like, this is not a good idea. Yeah. This is a horrible idea. You need to go home. Mm-hmm. Go follow it, because you already know something bad's gonna happen. You can already feel something bad's gonna happen. So going back to what you're saying about the whole thing about like, as your boy, can he date your ex? You already know that's gonna be a bad situation.
Yeah.
You already know it's gonna be bad, regardless of whatever. Because look, if it works out for the two of you,
great.
Then you might lose a friend. If it doesn't, then you got two people hating on one person now.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Because if it doesn't work between the two of them, now you're gonna have your boy coming to you and be like, "Yo, man,
why didn't you warn me?
Why didn't you let me know about this girl? Da 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 da." It's like, why do I need to warn you?
Yeah.
Like, you already saw what I went through.
Yeah.
And now you want to think that it's gonna be different? Like,
because
really?
you're a different guy.
And now you got two boys. If if this girl is like a friend in the crew, she has two people hating on her.
Yeah.
She has two mans kind of looking at her like salty. And then also, do you like as a female in that situation, or even a guy? But I'm gonna say I'm gonna say this to the girls. Do you want to have yourself looked at as like the pass around girl?
Like a mixtape.
Yeah, like one man had a play, and he liked side A but didn't like side B. So he handed the tape over to the next man, and the next man took side B and don't like side A. And then he's like, hand over to the next man. Like, do you really want to be that girl? And the same thing for a guy. Like, do you want to be the pass around dick?